DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
Okay.
What's up? Truth Nation and all of the Juicy Jammers out there. How y'all feeling today on this lovely Thursday? You are now jamming with Juice. I am your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. You know that. And of course, I got my boy Ben jamming with me.
It's amazing.
And of course, we got DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue, y'all. And this week is just jam-packed with a whole lot of juiciness, okay? It's a whole lot of juice. Yesterday, we had Wave Chappelle on. And today, we are about to tell you somebody else who got the juice, who got the sauce in the city and beyond. We are with a Milwaukee legend, just a legend in general, y'all. We are with a legend right now, okay? We are with the king of clubs, Munch. Lauren, what is going on, Munch, Lauren?
It's good with y'all. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming through. Like, how are you even feeling today? Let's start there. How are you doing? How you feeling? How's your mental?
Right now, I'm just blessed. I'm glad to be alive. Like I said, I'm breathing, so I ain't complaining about nothing. Tomorrow my birthday, so I'm happy about that. So it's another year. So.
Happy early birthday! How are you gonna celebrate?
Probably studio, family time, most likely.
Yeah. You seem like a family man.
How old will you be turning?
32.
For real, bro?
Yeah, 32.
Bro, so wait, we were born in class of 92? I didn't know you was born in 92, bro.
Yeah.
That's love. I'm a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? Class of 92. I just had my birthday, bro, so that's love. Hell yeah.
That's the best year.
Yeah. So speaking of that, as we were just saying, you're going to spend your birthday celebrating in the studio and also spending time with family.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that? What does family really mean to Munch and Lauren? Mr.
Family.
King of Clubs.
Family, everything. Without family, it's like the gas to, for my car, keep me going. So, I got 2 kids and I got a wife. So, I got brother, mom, dad, like everybody. This is my cousin over here. So I love the family. I spend time with the family. So.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being married.
Appreciate it.
I think you're definitely changing how people even look at being married? Because I mean, you're still young, and being in the clubs and stuff like that. Most people be like, "Oh man, this man, he not husband material. He not husband material."
How has that experience been for you?
It's smooth because my wife been with me since we've been together since 17. So
oh wow.
It's something we used to. It was really pretty much like we signed papers pretty much. So the love was always there. So it was never no stuff changed. A lot of people ask like, what's different? Like nothing. We just love each other.
Well, I want to ask you, how did you know she was the one? What was it about her? And what's her name, by the way? I don't want to disrespect her at all.
Yeah, her name is Chantel.
Chantel, hey girl.
She's the queen of the clubs then.
Pretty much.
Oh, so right. Did y'all meet in like high school?
Yeah. No, really, middle school.
Oh, wow.
We was friends in middle school. Then, we got together after high school.
Well, that is what's up. I appreciate you. That's a love story. I love hearing stuff like that because, like Benjamin was saying, like it's not usual for a man who is, you said almost 32. You said,
yeah,
32. Who got club bangers in the club to want to be like, no, I'm gonna settle down because really it ain't nothing out here in these streets for real.
Yeah. And plus, it's like security. Security too as well. Like I'm building an empire, so every king need a queen. So I gotta make sure that's stable.
Yeah, that is facts. You trying to build your legacy. What do you want your legacy to be?
Really just the king of clubs. I want everybody to know like Munch just gave me a good time. Like I like to hear when people say, when I was younger, I used to be geek to your music in the parties, or when they tell me them type of stories of them being happy and what my music do to them. That's my goal, mission complete.
Right.
How has being married impacted your music?
Really no way.
She probably just danced to it at the house.
yeah, she been dancing, she been supporting all that stuff. She never, we
your
never
main
really
inspiration.
We never. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot of songs where I kind of mix in stuff like I go through with her and some like outside world. I kind of just take it all, put it in one song. Like
she's your muse.
Yeah.
Facts. Well, I need to know because, like I said earlier, we are sitting here with a legend, y'all. If y'all do not know who Munch Lauren is, you literally been asleep, okay? Because I know you have been hearing his songs for the past over a decade. It has been over a decade, all right? But I need to know, Munch, how does it feel for you to know that you were a pioneer of where Milwaukee music is today, whether that be locally, nationally, sonically? Like, you are the pioneer of that. So how does that feel?
Honestly, to me, I still feel like I'm still going, so I don't really look at it like I started something. I know that it's a sound that I like created, but I just don't sit back and be like, this is my sound, this me, this, just keep it from people. I want more people to do the sound. I want to see all that. So when I see other people do that and the way the Milwaukee music is expanding and getting bigger, it just really made me be like, wow, I remember when they was saying, I don't like that. That sound garbage, like stuff like that back then. So it's like amazing now. Like, oh, they really mess with it now.
What was it about the claps? Because if you guys do not know what we mean by sonically and what the sound is, it's those claps, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. In every single song, almost every single song, I want to say that you have put out that has been popular. Where did you even get the idea to do the claps?
Pretty much like when I was making my beats, it's pretty much was like I was making patterns. I was trying to make patterns, and I feel like clapping was when you at the club, you either hearing clapping, you hearing the bass hit hard, you hearing like all that type of stuff that makes everybody dance. So I used to hear like the New Orleans bounce music. They had claps in the background. It wasn't like consistent, but you would hear here and there like coming in. So I used to other songs I used to hear that in there, like even like with the snares, how the snares go on, like all that type of stuff. That's party music. Yeah. I just took all that, put it in the pot, cooked it.
That's where the feeling is in those claps that you were hearing in the other people's music and the songs.
Why do you think people gravitate towards those claps? Because again, that has became the Milwaukee sound. Like when I hear the claps, I don't know about y'all, but I think about a girl shaking.
You like
ass.
to twerk?
Like, I visually, when I hear the clap, the first thing I'm seeing is like two cheeks clapping together. Like that's what I see visually. Like, but why do you think that people gravitate towards the claps?
Honestly, I really don't know, but I had like a little theory in my head the other day because I watch how like my son, every time he make noise, it's a loud clapping noise.
Interesting.
And that's like attention, I guess. So that grab people attention, I guess. So that's what I figured in my head.
Yeah.
You ever did like any African ancestry or anything? Seeing where your people's from?
Not the DNA thing, but I did. I've been on that website and went through it and stuff a little bit.
Because they say a lot of the times when it comes down to drums and things like that, like a lot of us, we came from like the Congos and things.
Yeah.
That's what like Quincy Jones would say. We came from the Congo, so like I don't know, you might be Congolese or something.
Right.
You know? I just saying, throw it out there. But question for you though, Munch. So you're king of clubs. What is the craziest thing you've seen in the club while your music is playing?
Man, I done seen a lot of stuff. I done seen wigs fall off. I done seen plenty of stuff. So it's just be. I can't specifically think of something just wild because every time I go to the club, something wild happen.
You probably used to it at this point because there's always something crazy going on
all the time. So it's no matter what type of club I'm in, what environment, it's like different level of weird stuff happening. So.
Right.
You probably have grandma shaking their ass.
Yeah, I seen that before too.
A grandma with the granddaughter.
A group of grandmas.
A whole group of grannies, bro.
Yeah, they was older lady. They was probably like early 50s. They was in the club.
They would have took you down too.
Do you have a favorite club?
They changed so much, so I really don't right now because they keep switching up and they moving around or get closed down for a long time. So it's like you can't get attached to them no more.
No, I feel you.
What about a favorite club or a place to perform at? Because again, when it comes down to like performing, a lot of times artists love to know what the sonic's going to be like and how it's going to cater to your own musical style.
Yeah, my favorite spot to perform is places like when I perform at Summerfest. Like places like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably out of all the shows I did, it's probably like one of the shows that I always remember. I performed there 4 times, so I remember every last 4 times from the time I woke up to the time I walked off the stage. Like, I remember all the steps.
What's so memorable about Summerfest for you?
It's just the feeling like you moving like they make you feel like a major artist when you moving around. Well, at least me. I don't know how everybody else get treated, but
yeah, you much more.
Yeah, they make me feel like a big artist where they're picking me up in the cars, bringing me backstage, like all that type of stuff. So
yeah.
Is Milwaukee? Well, I don't want to assume, but is Milwaukee one of the first places that really made you feel like you were a really, really big artist, or have you feel like you've gotten a lot of that love from a lot of other cities as well?
Like Racine.
Yeah, no, it was Milwaukee first. I really seen all the love from Milwaukee. When I seen the love from Racine, that was when I wanted to be like, okay, I'm rapping now, because that was like a whole another city. I was like, but Milwaukee always, since I started doing this as a teenager, they always was gravitated to me. Always listen to my music, show me love at the parks. I'm there with them, watching them dance. I'm playing the music for them, like I'm doing all that.
Yeah.
And then when Racine booked me and I came down there, like, oh, y'all giving me money to do this? That's when I really was like, oh, this could be something.
Yeah. I love that you like to branch out outside of just Milwaukee wherever you go to perform, because you'll be in Green Bay, like you said, be in Racine. Do you have a preference of which city be the most lit when you do your music or when you perform?
It's just crazy as Racine.
I told y'all. Look, it's black folks down in Racine, y'all. Got love to act, turn up in the club.
Yeah, Racine, it's just the whole club be just lit. Like, they be lit everywhere, but it's just Racine. When I'm performing, I literally see from the stage to the back wall, everybody dancing.
Wow.
The interesting thing I think is because people always want to talk crap about Racine.
Racine is an interesting place. Let's not get that twisted.
Yeah,
they be lit. They're interesting.
It's very interesting, but really we go to support, Milwaukee artists because a lot of times we don't have those types of people down in Racine.
Right.
So when you guys do come, you guys get a whole other type of love that, I'm certain other cities wouldn't give because we don't have, you guys are celebrities to us down there in Racine, to be honest with you. So when you slide or Big Frank slide or JP slide, whomever's popping slides down to Racine, we are like, oh my God, I can't believe it's happening.
Especially because I know you have said before, like, there's not much to do in Racine, so when something do pop off,
everybody know about it.
Everybody is going to be in that building.
That's truth.
Well, right now, y'all, we are talking to Munch Lauren, the king of clubs. Ben Jammin has called him the king of the claps. Okay? Is that what you would like to say?
You know what? I want to refrain from that because claps actually means like gonorrhea. So,
wow. I wasn't even thinking.
That's where my mind went.
Was it really?
Oh my God, I gotta change that.
Well, never mind.
The clubs, bro.
Let's not do it that way. But when we come back, you guys, we're actually going to have more conversation with Munch Lauren in the building, you guys. I'm so excited. I have so many other questions for you. Ben Jammin got so many other questions for you. It's about to be lit. So make sure you guys keep it locked here on Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there,
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
that is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Ben Jammin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jammin' with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who
Yes.
you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year in 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance, get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place and instead of what you came for, you found a phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. For help with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Coming with straight truth.
When we talk about giving more money to these ideas and we are pouring into NPS, sometimes people wonder, is they pouring into a cup with a hole in it? They got raises. We got one of the highest paid superintendents in the state. Where the money going? And not only for NPS, where's all the money going that's coming in to help the city of Milwaukee? Is it being managed correctly? I'm talking about on all sides.
Catch the Tory Lowe Show every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
I throw a party, bring your friends in. Throw a party, bring your friends in. Get down, she gon' leave with a hunch. I got cheese coming in pronto. Got the cheese, I'm nacho. Got a bag, he water like a poncho. Me, no love. Hey, brother, let me throw a party, bring your friends in. Throw a party, bring your friends in. And if she get down, she gon' leave with a hunch. Like, whoa, throw a party, bring your friends in. Throw a party, bring your friends in. And if she get down, she gon' leave with a hunch.
Welcome back, y'all. You are now jamming with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That is Ben Jammin.
It's amazing.
And we are joined by the king of clubs, y'all, Munch Lauren. What you are hearing right now is actually his song called Huncho featuring JP. Okay, y'all know JP. I'm JP. Everybody know JP.
Bad bitties.
How was that experience with y'all making the song? We're all in the studio together when this happened? Because I know sometimes now you can record in separate places.
No, we wasn't. I had made a beat. We made that song like last year around this time. I sent them a beat, Told him, man, let me know what you could do with it. He sent me back that hook.
What was it about JP that made you want to get him on the track?
We supposed to have been work because he had started popping off the other song, the Juicy. So when he was popping off that, he was doing what he doing. He had to go to college and all that type of stuff. So when he finally tapped back in with me, it was kind of, I guess, when he's out of school. It was like around this time, summertime, and then we just linked in and did that.
What has it been like for you to see JP and like Big Frank and even like a Steve the Stoner pop off on social media how they have?
They deserve it. They deserve all of it. And also too, it's like it helps the Milwaukee scene. The more they pop, the more everybody else gonna pop. It's just gonna be like a viral effect. It's gonna trickle down to everybody. So I love to see more people popping and stuff like that. Because I remember times where I felt like I was the only artist, and that kind of was hard. Everybody thought it was like I was happy about that, but it was kind of hard because a lot of people was in jail. A lot of people started, getting killed and like stuff like that. So when more people started rapping and getting a name, I kind of was like finally, yes, come on, y'all, let's do this.
That's actually very interesting that you say that because you're pretty much saying you didn't want to be the only one.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's more like, I wouldn't even say pressure. It's a lot. Like it's a lot of people out here. Everybody not gonna like Munch Lauren. Some people might like Steve the Stoner. Some might like Frank JP. But if all of us working together and like mixing it in together, they all gonna just like all of us or just like our songs. Period. So it's like basketball. You need a team to win the championship.
See, that's so interesting, and I love that you're saying that because a lot of people will say that Milwaukee has like a crabs in a bucket type of mentality. Even when it comes to the music scene, especially, it's like, oh, you only be hopping on the bandwagon when people actually be popping and all this other stuff. But I love the approach that you had from the beginning. It's like, no, we all need to be able to create an environment to help the city as a whole. Do you feel like we are at that moment right now where if we continue to just come together, we can keep the momentum that has been put on our city?
Most definitely. If we all just keep working together and keep feeding off each other and scratching each other's backs, or even giving each other the knowledge, because some of us go to certain steps that others don't. So if all of us just help each other and do that, we could pretty much be self-made millionaires in here.
Yeah.
That's interesting for you to put it that way. Like, just to piggyback off what Carrie had said, because yesterday we interviewed Wave Chappelle. Shout out to Wave. He actually shouted you out, said you were the king of the clubs.
Yeah, shouts to Wave. Wave was the first person to try to get me on Summerfest, and I had a job at the time. I turned it down.
Oh, man. Well, you got over there anyway, so that's what's up.
Straight up. But
I appreciate it.
But no, that's love, and I think it's, again, pioneers or leaders like yourself that's like, you know what, we all need to be able to have a seat at the table so we can all eat. Because if we're all just thinking individualistically, then one person may win, but it won't last forever. But if you actually build that kingdom, as you were talking about before, I think everybody can win. So that's beautiful.
Yeah, because once one person falls, like, everybody be like, okay, what's next? And the whole plan just crumble. Like, if it was just me to just make it and God forbid something happened to me, everybody be so sad that it wouldn't be another Munch Lauren versus there's a lot of artists here that's going on and they can,
How did you develop that philosophy? Was it from Jay-Z? You got a line about that, right?
No, I got that from my pops. My pops just always, taught me, because I got a younger brother, like, y'all got to work together. Always work together. So I always had that mentality that, we always, every time I thought of something, I brought him in, I brought my friends in, I brought my, my cousins in, like, hey, we should do this. Like, we should do this together, or, pretty much.
In the city making music, were you inspired by Cuckoo Cow?
I was young. I heard him, and I was, because he was the first Milwaukee rapper that I ever
do it.
Yeah, I never knew people in the city I lived in rap like that. Him and Baby Drew.
Yeah, him and Baby Drew.
But I was like, I want to say 7, 8, so I was kind of like a kid.
Yeah, that's interesting. I did want to talk about Bankhead because it seems as though, or it doesn't seem as though, y'all were both like here growing up, making Jackin' popular and all the music popular, and I definitely see him as one of the pioneers as well as to where we are today. What were some of your memories with Bankhead, and how was it with both of y'all coming up kind of around the same time?
me and Bankhead, we should do everything. Like, we did everything. All my early, like, music memories was with Bank because we grew up. He was a part of that group of people that I just said. I brought them all in. Let's do something. He was in that group. So we all sat down and said we're going to create where we had the mob and we're going to take over Milwaukee. At first, that was the only plan we had, take over Milwaukee. But it started really expanding out more, and people was outside of Wisconsin, they liking Munch and Bankhead. So that's where me and him sat down and was like, with everybody help, let's go ahead and do this. And that's, that was the plan.
When it actually started popping off, what were y'all thinking? Were y'all like, all right, we got the motion now, we got to keep it going? Or were you kind of shocked? Were you surprised? Like, what were your initial reactions to your music and what y'all were doing, making some traction?
It was like, because we was already popping hard in Milwaukee, so when the world started paying attention to us, it was kind of something we was used to, but we was just working, like, let's keep going. It started turning into my life, his life, because it's all we knew we've been doing since we was 12, 13. Yeah. So it was like an everyday thing. Wake up, he'll call me, what you on today? You trying to make some music, trying to do some skits with me or whatever. Yeah. It's like a lot of skits he did, people don't know, I was recording them with him, like I'm recording the skits. I'm not even in the skits.
Wow.
But, so it was like that. So we just was working all the time.
Yeah. How have you been since his passing?
I've been cool. I wouldn't say all right. I've been cool. It's straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take it day by day, He ain't suffering no more, so that's all that matter.
Right. No, I feel that for sure. Now, I know we keep bringing up Wave just because we talked to him literally just yesterday, but when we were talking about the Milwaukee sound and he was saying, now they kind of call it low end, before it was called like jacking. I feel like you have to be the one to make the official name for it, and it has to start right now. If you were to make a name for the Milwaukee sound, what would you call it? What is it? Because we can't be flip-flopping, going back and forth and all this other stuff. We need a name, and we need it now. What do you think it is? Or what do you want it to be?
The sound y'all hear now, it was called glazing at first.
Okay.
The next wave started calling it low end. And that's, I don't know why they started calling it low end, but I know, like, back then we was saying, we was throwing parties on the low end. Because that's where everybody pretty much lived at, like in that area, like over there. So that's where all the parties was at, and I guess the next generation might have took that name and made it like party songs is low end songs.
Yeah. So you want to keep it as that?
Whatever they want to name it, they can name it. Because I don't want to say it's this, then they want to say it's this, and I'm not battling with them, about it. Yeah. They just keep on making it happen.
You're just gonna move with the culture.
Yeah.
I mean, as we are talking about the low end beats, how much do you charge for beats, bro? Because people don't. I didn't even know you made beats. I thought you were just up here rapping. But then, when we did our interview last show, I was like, bro, this man make beats too.
Yeah.
How much you charge?
Sometimes an arm and a leg, sometimes nothing.
Well, what's an arm and a leg price?
$50,000.
The most I could say the most I ever got for a beat was around $1,000, $2,000.
Oh, that's solid. From who? Dog, what? I'm just saying, you gonna remember that price. You gonna remember that receipt now.
I mean, but I've been doing this since I was, like I said, 14. I've been making beats since I was 14. I wasn't making money off my rapping until I got like 19, 20.
Yeah.
But all from the beginning of that, I was selling $50 beats.
Okay.
I mean, everybody knew I made beats on the block, so that everybody that want to rap, they just come to my house, I make them a beat, $50 here. I was doing stuff like that. So.
I might have to slide around on you, man. Get a beat from you. Yeah.
But you still make them, right?
Yeah. And if an artist, like, if I feel like an artist, like, doing this thing, we just do the paperwork. We just make it happen like that. That's why I say it could be nothing to 100,000. Right. You never know.
Ready it up.
You never know. So, I don't want to put a specific price on it. Then somebody, it might discourage somebody to hit me up.
Yeah.
Now, you have been around the game for a long time, and you have remained consistent no matter what. What has kept you so motivated to keep doing what you are doing now?
I feel like right now my kids. My kids, like, what you said, like, when Bankhead passed, I kind of felt like I ain't want to do it no more. But my son, he like to rap. So every day, come on, let's record. Come on, Dad, let's record. Come on, Dad, let's make a beat. So that kind of be like, all right.
That's motivation.
And I keep on doing it. So, and also, not only my kids, the fans too. I can't go nowhere without being, recognized. So I just keep going. The days I think about it, or even if it kind of be in the back of my mind, it's like God to send somebody or something to be like, "Oh, Munch, it's you," and they be like, "I'm gonna go drop a song again." So
yeah,
I just never quit because of that.
Do you ever? Do you have a limit on your age in regards to how long you're gonna continue to pursue rapping?
No, because I feel like
there we go. Yeah.
I feel like, music is a feeling. When I was younger, I did.
Right. What was that cut off?
25.
Bro, I feel that. I said 26. I was like, 26, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, when I was younger, when I was 17, 16, I said, I'm gonna stop at the 25. I'm gonna do other stuff. I said a lot of dumb stuff when I was younger.
I was about to say, isn't it crazy when we're younger, we think that the ages that we're at now is just like the oldest? Like, I gotta stop when I'm 28 years old.
32.
That's how I be too. Yeah,
for real. But like you said, though, it's a vibration that makes you feel good. Like, sometimes a lot of it is just therapy as well. And it's like, man, as you said, you got your fans out here who want you to do it. Your son is motivating you each and every day. Dad, let's go hit the studio.
Right.
Don't stop, bro. Keep on going.
And like I said, when I said 25, in the back of my mind, when I got closer to 25, I believe right on my 25th birthday, the month before I dropped the blue. So that kind of, it was like I had in the back of my mind, like, I'm going to be 25. I told myself this at this age. The blue went crazy. So then it was like, how can I quit? And it's going viral right now.
I mean, look at 2 Chainz. True. Like 2 Chainz, he be coming out with some bangers still. I don't know how old he is. What is he like?
He closer to 50 now.
I think close to 60.
Really?
Wait, 60?
Yeah, he close to 60.
Hold up. I got a fact check. We can't be on the truth saying that.
Well, however old he is making hits at that age still. So he's showing me that there really is no cap for real if people are enjoying what it is that you got going on.
2 Chainz is 46. All right.
46?
Oh,
46.
we are, bro, we disrespectful.
I'm just saying, wait, Busta Rhymes is probably like 50 something then.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes.
But do he still make music?
Yeah, he still makes music. Nas has just actually had an incredible run for the past 5 years. And I mean, he just turned 51 now. And then Jay-Z is like 53, 54. We need older hip-hop artists out here to be able to make certain that
I feel like
our energy is directed in the right way.
I feel like after a certain age, you notice like them type of artists is the artists that be successful. The ones that be like the late 20s, early 30s, late 30s.
Bro, you're right, and I think it's because you got time to mature. You know, you got time to mature. There's an artist by the name of Bill Withers. We've all heard his music before. How's the song go?
Jesus.
I'm blanking. All right, y'all people know
Lovely Day.
Go look it up.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
That long song.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. That's the song I'm thinking of. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anyway, he said he didn't get an actual record deal until he was 30. And by that time, he felt like that benefited him because he had so much life experience for that to happen. I mean, and again, right now, Munch, you're married, you got kids, all these things. You have a ton of life experiences to pull from to pour into your music. It's beautiful. Keep on going.
Right.
Your birthday tomorrow.
Big in turn. Where we going? All right, you guys, we are kicking it right now with Munch Lauren, the king of clubs. We got more conversations, going to talk about the new album that's coming out. And, I got another couple surprise questions that I just want to throw out at you. So make sure you guys keep it locked here. It is Jammin' with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Have you ever said, I'd like to do something different for a change? I'm tired of doing the same old, same old. Well, the Wisconsin Black Chamber invites all wine lovers and those who want to spend a Saturday doing something different to the Black Winemakers Chicago Day Trip, Saturday, July 20th, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We meet at the Black Chamber building located at 2900 West Fleet and head to Chicago for a day of winemaking, eating, drinking, fun, and laughter. It's an experience you won't forget, especially since there's plenty of photo ops. Grab a couple friends and create some memories. Visit our website, twbcc.com, to register. You can register for the July 20th or August 31st class right now. Don't wait, classes fill up fast. The Wisconsin Black Chamber is still doing the most. Visit twbcc.com to keep up with what we have going on.
It's your boy Tory Lowe from The Tory Lowe Show. Tap in for that action. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or stream on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher.
Attention, Milwaukee County. When it comes to stroke, every second counts. Remember to be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
B, balance. Are you having trouble with coordination or balance? E, eyes. Sudden blurred or double vision. Have you lost sight in one eye or both? F, face drooping. Is your smile lopsided or your face numb or drooping? A, arm weakness. Are you having difficulty reaching for things? Does your arm drift downward when placed in front of you? S, speech difficulty. Is it difficult to speak? Try saying, the sky is blue. Does that come out correctly? T, terrible headache. Are you having pain in your head? Experiencing more than one of these symptoms? Time to call 911.
Remember, recognizing these signs and acting fast can save a life. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. This message is brought to you by the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Stay informed, stay safe.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
And if she down, she gon' leave with a hunch up.
Yeah, I can see it's fair from the front though. I might smack a stack on your front toe, yeah. She say I'm all cap like a handstool. I'ma back her Tuesday like a taco.
Truth Nation! Our Beyond the Mic Happy Hour Mixer Series has been a hit this summer. Okay, y'all been popping out, showing out. It's been crazy. And we want you to join our Truth team for Beyond the Mic with Sherwin Hughes Happy Hour Mixer Series on Friday, July 26th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Mobay Cafe, located at 1022 South 1st Street in Milwaukee. There will be delicious cocktails, great conversations, Chula Vista Resort and water park giveaways, and Dr. Ken Harris will be broadcasting his show live from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So mark your calendars for Friday, July 26th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Mobay Cafe in Milwaukee. I'm going to have to pop out for that one because I have not been to Mobay Cafe yet. So that's going to be lit. So make sure y'all are there Friday, July 26th. Right now, y'all, you are Jammin' with Juice, and we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue, and we are being joined by Munch Lauren. All right, Munch Lauren, he got the juice, he got the sauce. Now, we've been having a great conversation about the Milwaukee music scene and like your early stages and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But you got an album that is coming out soon. Is that correct?
Yeah, August 2nd.
August 2nd. What is different, or not what is different, but what are you looking forward to most with this new project?
Just really just feeding my supporters. Just feeding them more with more. A lot of people been asking. He said just feeding them more and just giving them more Munch Lauren, because like the last project I dropped, it was like a lot of features. I had like 15 features on there, so it was more of a collaborative project. So this project gonna be more, me.
Yeah.
I got a few features on there, but it's more me than
Is your son a feature?
He actually can be, because I recorded like 2-3 songs with him in the studio that They sitting in the vault. I can make something happen with them.
Yes.
Still got time.
I think you should. That'd be dope. Get baby Munch Lauren on the track. Well, how old is he?
He's 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah,
right?
no, you got to get him on the track. Come on.
And then, I mean, make content around it. You know, it'd be fire. The kids always help things.
He like to dance, do all the dances, all that stuff. So,
where are you uploading to after the project is done? Is this going to TuneCore, DistroKid? What you like to use?
Lately, I've been using DistroKid. Okay. I use all of them, really.
For real?
Yeah. I get a bag from all of them. So,
well, what's the benefit?
Really, for me, it's because I just work with so many people. So some people like to, release on DistroKid. So when you do the revenue splits and all that stuff, it's like that. So it's easier when you actually got the same DSP as the other person.
Got you.
Do the splits. You can do it. You can have one and still get your splits and your royalties and all that, but they just make it easier when the same people on the same things. So.
Now, when we were on the break, I did ask you, were you independent or part of a label? You are independent. What has that journey been like for you up to today? And do you kind of have like hope for the future of independent artists now that they are able to have more control and not really need to be on a label in order to get traction and views and all that good stuff?
Yeah, most definitely. I kind of always thought about. Well, I never really thought about signing at all since I ever recorded. I was my pops used to listen to a lot of Master P and stuff like that, so I used to see how he was doing, like watching his movies. Like,
I love him.
Maybe that's how I got to do it. Like, that's why I went with getting my group and getting my brother, friends, and all cousins and all that, and be like, hey, we're gonna be the label. Like, that was the whole outlook of everything. It's been hard, but it's also been like actually better as far as like finances. When the finances do hit, it'd be better. I ain't got to worry about cutting a check besides with giving my people what they need or whoever I'm paying services for or whatever, that type of stuff. But other than that, it's a journey. And as I got older, I started appreciating it because if I was to just got a deal when I was 17 and I was popping, I probably wouldn't even be rapping right now. I probably would have gave up a couple years because I would have felt like I didn't got it too early. I got everything too early. So I kind of like, now I can create more off this.
That is crazy that you say that. I was just having a conversation with one of my friends, and we were talking about my vlog series because I was like, man, when I post my vlogs, I be wanting it to just pop. I want it to just go viral randomly, have like 50,000 K as soon as I upload it.
Is that why you do a whole bunch of thirst traps?
I don't do thirst traps.
Yeah, you do.
I don't do thirst traps.
Okay.
We ain't talking about me with that right now. We are talking about what Munch just said, because my friend, she told me, she said, well, I honestly, if that happened to me and I uploaded a video or some on social media and it went viral, I would be shocked. I would be kind of surprised because I wouldn't know what to do next. Right. Because in life, whenever you're doing something, it takes steps, and you have to take those steps in order to know how to handle when that big opportunity does come, because then you can mishandle it. Right, so that's kind of what you were saying, as far as like, if I would have got it back then, you wouldn't have been ready for it.
Right. It would have probably blew it and been like, man, I ain't doing that no more, then move on to something else. So you never know. But me going through this journey, I feel like it's coming in increments. So I'm enjoying it more. I'm actually, working and like being independent, I'm working more, I'm more hands-on. So it ain't like I'm just sitting back, just collecting.
Yeah.
And thinking I can move on to something else. So
you learn in all areas and avenues of what you need to do to become the greatest artist of all time.
Yeah, most definitely. I already knew, like, from being in high school, and when I got classes, like the Photoshop classes and all that stuff, I took those classes for a year because I'm like, I'm going to make my own covers. I'm going to do this. Even though I probably ain't the best at everything, I at least know how to do it.
People weren't thinking about that back in the day, like taking everything into their own hands and actually utilizing school for the stuff that you should be utilizing it for. Where does that come from? I know you had mentioned your dad before. Was that something he kind of instilled in you too, to just, make your own opportunity pretty much? Yeah,
Pops was like a hands-on person. I kind of like used to look at him like, he didn't finish high school. So I used to look at him like, how he know how to do this and he didn't go to school? It was because he just learning it. He learning it and he do it, and once he learned it, he got it. So I started, implementing that into my life, like just learn it. Like I used to think you gotta go to school to know how to fix cars, do this, do that, but you don't. Just once you learn it, you learn it. You ain't gotta have a degree behind it.
Right.
Got the experience.
Especially now, Was it always your goal to stay in Milwaukee as far as like living, because you do live here, right? Yeah. As far as like living here and like your popularity, I feel like is based here in Wisconsin, even though obviously other people know you. But was it always just your goal to be like, I'm going to dominate Milwaukee, or were you ever thinking like, no, I want to take over the whole world with my music?
No, my whole thing was like I said earlier, it was Milwaukee. We wanted to be Milwaukee famous. Like we wanted to run Milwaukee. That was the whole thing at first. And I never really thought about going outside the states until I went outside the states. Until I went and started visiting other places, and a lot of people around me kind of pushed me to do that. Like my first show out of town, well, the first show out of Milwaukee was Racine, but my first show out of Wisconsin was Nashville.
I thought you were gonna say Detroit.
No.
We have like that connection with Milwaukee and Detroit.
No, it was Nashville and Memphis. I had did 2 shows, one in Nashville, then later on in Memphis, and they showed a lot of love, and I'm like, okay, it kind of reminded me of Milwaukee there. I went on, I forgot the name of the street, but it's kind of like a water street, but bigger. Yeah. But I'm like,
Beale Street? Or where is that at?
Negro, I don't know.
All right, sorry, I forgot. You haven't traveled.
Yeah, it's like it's
Racine or Milwaukee.
I know about Highway 94. I need to go to these.
But I know where you're talking about. It'd be like super lit there in Memphis. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, so like when I went out to them places, that made me think like I should do the same thing I did in Milwaukee and these other places too, just so I can have other cities under my belt. So,
So do you still like currently now want to do that as far as like expand it to like a Memphis or a Nashville or even a New York or a Chicago?
Yeah. That's the whole thing. That's the whole like goal behind the independent part. It's pretty much I just want to take what I did here in Wisconsin and try to get some more.
It.
And I'm not even picking like certain cities and states. I'm just going with whoever catch on to me the fastest. Because it's like if I look at my analytics, it's Minnesota, of course Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit.
Like Midwest.
Yeah, they top 5, but it's also like Arizona. Arizona on there, so it's other places like that. So if I feel like if I hit every spot, that's like territory, like getting the territory.
Arizona definitely has love for Wisconsin. I don't know why we always try to travel down there, but we go down there. I don't know if it's the weed.
Man, I was gonna say I want to see you performing at a Vegas strip club, man.
Oh yeah,
that would be so dope with all the music that he got.
Question, really quick, because I love this is my homie right here. This really
he said, "I love you." Said strip club. It just made me think of something.
In fact, what's the name? So we were talking to Wave yesterday.
Yeah.
He said one of his very first tours he ever did, he's touring clubs. Have you ever just strip clubs actually? Have you ever decided to just tour strip clubs?
Yeah, I did before. Some years ago, Karan Butler.
Hey, Racine!
He suggested it to me.
My goodness!
Damn.
Yeah.
Southside.
Yeah, shouts to Family First, John G and them.
Yeah, John G.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all don't know. See, this we connected. That's all.
So yeah, they I met John G. He booked me. He brought. I think Jaquez here some years ago to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I remember that. That's my nephew's dad.
Yeah, so he had me he had me open up for him and all that. We built a relationship. He introduced me to Karan.
Right.
And Karan was like, with your music, you should just, hit every strip club in the Midwest or hit as many as you can and have them play your music like that and, get up in there. So as I started hitting the clubs up, they knew who I was, but I didn't know that. So they was just like, we'll give you this much if you come. And I was just taking everything, and it was like 5 to 6 strip clubs?
Yeah.
They all strip clubs.
How much they pay you?
Did you do Atlanta?
No, he said it was all in the Midwest.
Oh, all Midwest, my bad.
Yeah, it was one in the first Milwaukee, then it was up north somewhere, I forgot what it's called, Manitowoc.
Oh, Manitowoc.
Yeah. Then Chicago, I forgot what city in Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. Columbus or one of them. But and then Indiana was last.
Yeah.
Who paid you the most? I'm just trying to see who got the best strippers. That's really what's going on.
Probably Atlanta, bro.
Atlanta
or Vegas?
I'm talking Midwest.
No, I know, but I'm saying of all time strip clubs.
But I'm talking Midwest where he's been.
I'm gonna say which club I left out the most money.
Yeah.
In Manitowoc.
Ooh, the white people. The white folks, they got the bag. All right.
Yeah, no, but
got the skinny scrippers.
Chicago paid me the most. It's just I didn't leave out.
They told you to give them half, huh?
Yeah, I didn't leave. It was just
okay.
Strong on robbery.
Hey, for real. Hey, they don't play. I got one question though, and this question actually comes from our talking text line. All right, so really quick, anybody who wants to actually ask Munch Lauren a question, make sure that you do call in or text in at 833-212-1017. But this one particular talk to texter, what they going to say is, look, Munch, have you ever thought to help put Milwaukee hip-hop on the map? Why not all the young people, Milltown artists, make a song together like We Are the World? And y'all could call it We Are the Mill. You ever thought about that?
I thought about it. I thought about it a lot. It just a lot of people just don't got the same drive, so they won't come together. Like if I say I got a studio session, I need everybody to pull up. This the times or whatever. And I tell like 20 artists, honestly, I think probably 8 of them probably show up.
Is it because they want to get paid?
Probably that, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be that, or sometimes some people feel like, I'm Munch Lauren, they might be, I'm getting all the money off them or something like that. You never know, so.
I got you. Well, as we are talking about money here, you may not get no money from Munch Lauren right now, but you can get some money from 1017 The Truth. All right, Truth Nation. Now's your time to be our caller. One call, that's all. Grouper 5K giveaway. Okay. Yes, you could be entered in to win $5,000 right now. Call right now, 833-212-1017, and be caller number. Munch, you pick a number 1 through 10.
7.
7? Oh my God! See, all right. Call number 7 right now. Call in right now, 833-212-1017, and you will be entered in to win $5,000. Call right now, 833-212-1017.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
It's Dr. Ken Harris, and you can watch me now live on YouTube every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m., and you can watch the best radio show in Wisconsin by going to 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Watch me explore the issues which are shaping our community while also having fun discussions, pop culture, current events, all kind of stuff going on right here on YouTube right now by subscribing to 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? That spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Donald Driver and Cousin Subs are teeing up to offer you a chance to win a golf experience of a lifetime. From June 10th to July 21st, you can enter to win a foursome in the 4th Annual Wisconsin Athletic Hall of Fame golf outing at the Brute Golf Course in Lake Geneva on July 29th. The grand prize winner will also get a VIP meet and greet with Double D himself, breakfast and lunch, and 4 $100 Cousins gift cards. Enter today at cousinsubs.com/drive to win.
A Brewers group outing is the best way to celebrate any special occasion. You can count on the Brewers to host an event your crew won't forget. Brewers account reps make your day at the ballpark a breeze. Start planning your group outing now at brewers.com/groups.
Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
I ain't never seen a girl like you. Twerk it, show me something new. Honey, do it for the blue. Honey, do it for the blue.
Congratulations to our caller number 7 from heaven, Mr.
I'ma throw these tubmans, I'ma throw
Marcus! Marcus, thank you for calling in and actually being participating in the Gruber 5K giveaway. Call again one of these days.
All right, you guys, we got Munch Lauren in the building. We got about a minute left, and I had 2 questions. I don't know if I'll get to them, but the one I will ask is, knowing what you know now, would you change or do anything differently? You know, like if you were just starting, is there anything that you would do differently? Like Instagram, TikTok, dances?
I feel like the only thing I probably do differently is save money. Save more money, because I feel like it's a lot of stuff that I was, like I said, I was younger. Just spending money on that, it was just unnecessary.
And then lastly, do you think that there's something missing from the music scene here in Milwaukee?
Unity. That's it.
Is play and we ride on the things like every day. I want something like that. We need to have a Milwaukee anthem that everybody can play and it can go national. But we appreciate you so much, Munch Lauren. Everybody, tell them the name of your album real quick.
101.
And it's coming out when?
August 2nd.
All right, August 2nd, you guys. You heard it here first. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'. Shout out to Jammin' with Juice. Sip on that. Tori Love Show up next.
We live the summer of 21.
The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions.